First action. Arcade score.
Y'all try to play the side.
Make way for the ninja star!
It's time to heat up.
USA.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Fucking Akune. Akune.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. Jump in finds the mark. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Big counter. Gets the jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. They trade. Knockdown. Sticks the combo. Takes a drill. Player 2 chases them down. Experiencing burnout. In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The throw misses. From up above. Nails the Bushin Sampuka. Caught in the crosser. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Slides and goes for the leg. Doesn't miss a grounds him from above. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Knockdown and throws him. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? No! Critical art now!
Oh, I fucking caught him! Bitch!
What a finish!
Kimberly.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Did he? Yeah.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Throws him. What's next? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a drill. Holds out with the block. Experiencing burnout. Right lead is opening up in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. Had the radar up and running. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Both fighters planning something? Player 2, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in, Sanku Hado.
Oh, he gets a perfect?
Perfect KO. They were in full
I gotta
control
answer
there.
that shit.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Every dog has their day.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Breaks the block with a throw. Goes out of sight. Super clutch corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. Max S.A. Gig sets up with the jump in. Risky play, but it pays off. Oh, here we go. Anti-air in the clutch. They're willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh,
Fuck you and your mother too. I love it.
Going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
Put you on a t-shirt with that finish.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
I love it. Modern controls to shut him down.
USA.
Brightest.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Continue on.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shows the overhead. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Blasts him! Jump! Give me a super art! Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the...
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Nothing but air for the impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Grabs him. Player two doesn't have a lot. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. All right, what's coming up next? Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Will they try to finish the round? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to take. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge.
What?
Takes in the throw. Player one picks up the always important first round.
There's
They'll
no
want to keep
fucking
the ball
way.
rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Denies the jumper. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses the target combo as a fillet. Ooh, does him dirty. Quick breather. Tricky hit closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate goes out of sight. Final round. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. Start the tune. Cause Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Turns out. What were they thinking? Player one is looking at a grim situation. This can lead to some big damage. All the throws connects. Target combo into. Getting up, denies the
Fuck you and your mama too.
Player two
Boy, I be
was an
beating these
absolute
bitches
beast.
down. Well, does he want it? He does want the rematch.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits them with a stopping block.
Fuck.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player two chases them down. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory. From up above. Strings it all together. That's the jump in they were looking for. Feeling out the spacing. Knockdown. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? What'll happen here? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive beats with his KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Heats it up with a combo into Super. The level 3 Super. Looking to make them feel it. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Not so fast. It's a good spot to use the Super. How's that? Now, can they finish the job? Time to reassess the situation? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Knockdown and the throw is denied. Player 2 needs to put that away. With Breather, can they create an opportunity for the go out of sight? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Tricky hidden variable. Non-Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight.
Opens with a jumping, drives in back misses. Gotcha! Flashes him, throws him, grabs and throws him away. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 will need to play it to hit him with a stop and pop. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping on this one. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. One burnout, but they may have a plan here. Connects with the throw. Player 1, Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Both anti-air in the clutch. Goes out of sight. A jump. Takes their legs out. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Tricky hidden variable. All the throw connects. Player 2 has a full drive gauge. Will this Super Art do anything?
Oh, he catches me.
With a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
That was a battle right there. Let's do this. See if he gives me the rematch. I doubt it. Most times they don't. I fucking knew it. What a homo.
USA.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history.
They normally do that shit. They get that win and then they fucking dip the fuck out. It's alright.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Alright, here's another modern player.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. All right. Who's going to break the silence first? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Taking stock. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out. Smart play to stop the opponent there.
Playing this really good.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Big throw. Both fighters planning something? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh my god, they just choked it up!
Bro.
Life lead is there, but still anything in there.
Hey, this dude was good for
Player
modern.
2 took no time to finish that fight.
Oh, come on, these fucking guys. Not used to
USA.
that. Modern controllers.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go.
Only
Who's
me.
going to come out on top in this fight?
Alright, let's see this.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Beginning of
Round 1.
Alright.
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Jump in, finds the mark. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. From up above, lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Box him with a target combo. Can't tech the
See that a lot with
throw.
gaming
Alright,
players,
what's
like
coming up next?
they hit their fucking
Player 2 picks
burn
up
out
the first
quick.
round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Combo with the target combo. Overdrive cannon.
Even I'm not learning.
Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Both fighters planning something? Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Knocked him out of the air. Looking for a tricky hidden variable. Connects with the throw. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Takes their legs out. Doing goes out of sight. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Always.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 chases them down. There's a corner sweep. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO!
Alright, make the adjustment.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Things are slow going right now, but he goes for the super art, brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Took him to the corner in a flash. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Start the tune. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cycler. And this is only the beginning. Noticeable life lead is a completely hidden variable. They're in range. Goes out of sight. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Back into the corner. Yo, critical art out. Takes their legs out. Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake? This is gonna hurt. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Close that win.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Excellent damage on that. Goes out of sight. Player 1 is in a very good burnout, but they may have a plan here. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1 throws him from above. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Alright.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They knew that throw was coming. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Will that drive impact get punished? Goes for the super art? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good forward to pressure the opponent. Knockout and... Next hit will end the round. The quarter makes it hard to escape. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2.
Locking fucking guy.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next nice read with the cannon spike. Hidden variable? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Gets the jump in. Looking for a chance. Medium kick hit. Player 2 can't let their experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive overdrive cannon spike. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. A super art? Not they're going for the super art? Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Big super art hit. Hiccup goes out of sight. Player 1 needs to use, finds the target. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Nothing stops this train. Who's going to steal this win? All the throw connects. A parry? Impact squat. They're spacing. It goes out of sight. Oh, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 with a slight lead. With drive impact missing. Looking to follow up after that target combo. What now? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? A jump? What's next? Tricky hidden variable. They've got about half life left. Shuriken bomb. Throws them. Amazing. Goes out of sight. They were sitting on their meter for their super art.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show up.
Yeah, he would have lost in the tournament. That's what's crazy.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
USA.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
God, he's fucking Ryu's, man. God. Ryu's a king.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
What's another modern?
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Difficult situation for a throw. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Who's going to break the silence first? Okay, take them all the way to the corner. What are they thinking here? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Taking stock. Just out of range for that throw. Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them. What's next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Let's off the projectile to waste time. Experiencing burnout. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning step. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Big opportunity coming. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Back into the corner. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Go out of sight. Are we gonna stay? Oh! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Combo with the target combo. Caught in the cross-up. That drive impact is blocked.
Buns, this dude's buns.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Throws him down. What's the play here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Trips him up. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Big, low, reaching header. From up above. Gets the jump in. Impact's a no-go.
Hey, look at this shit. Alright. We quit
Player
fucking
2
goofing
takes
here.
the round like a thief in the night. What else can they
Or
get
is
away
he
with?
goofing me?
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Does a good job of pushing back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and... Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Player 1 is dominating this match, experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. Ooh, what a smart play. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners.
I don't know why I burned that.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open in with the process.
Because now he has full SA
Bends the meter.
to do
Hoping
that.
for a good return. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Gets tricky hidden variable. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here we go. Player 1, this unleashes some big damage. Player 1 is going out of sight. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Uses their drive gauge. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Meets them air to air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Who will set the bait at this range? Crowns them from above. Nice fireball. That was impossible to see coming.
Ugh, shut your asshole down.
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
No shortage of drama.
USA.
This is going to be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Well, rank been good this morning. Some good back and forth.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
This dude fights for love.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Overdrive. Starts with a jump in. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Trips him up. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Back throw for the side switch. Taking stock. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The super armor does
What the
its job.
fuck? He's gonna punish me for that
Drive feed opens
mistake.
up. Knockdown. Oh, whiff the throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Ah, fuck me.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Slides and goes for the leg. Player 2 chases them down. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Hidden variable? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to hit them with a stop and pop. Which way you gonna block? Uses the target combo as a push. Goes out of the in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Drops him hard. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Check with a medium kick. Impact squat. Both fight tricky hidden variable. Ooh, you never picked a good spot to use the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Alright, so I open with the 3. He can counter with that shit.
Spend the meter on the super. Player 2 needs to wait this out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Goes out of sight. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is looking at a good situation with all the throw connects. Both sides getting, oh my god, they just choked it up. Jumps. What are they gonna do? Tricky hidden variable. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Are we gonna, this is gonna hurt.
Fuck you.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
You want that. Always want. Yes, I told you.
It's not over yet. I believe it's time for that
bitch.
Medium kick hits. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Well-timed corner switch. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Right lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Side switch with the back throw. Look, burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in, player 1 can't afford mistakes, okay? Oh.
Had he not done that, boy.
The first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? With the throw. Player 1 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters planning something? Max SA gauges. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Uses the gauge for a super art. Confirms a Bushin Ninja Star Stun. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. In with the toss-up. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win?
What?
Cashes out the cage.
You fucking won this round.
Takes them down with a pale rider. Time for some ground and pound. Too good. Get the low heavy. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? And whiffs. They're wide open. Escapes the corner. Changing up the beat, connects with the throw. Throws out of sight. What are they gonna do? A tricky hidden variable. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Big throws him. And eats it. They're back into the corner now. Both up the low.
Oh, he's gonna win!
Believe in your ability. What a finish!
Wow. Well, that was a good one right there, boy. We went back and forth.
Damn.
It's not over yet. Best best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Which way you gonna block? Combo with the target combo. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes a trip. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's it gonna be? Misses the drive impact. Nice cross-up. Snares him. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Who will capitalize experience?
No!
Finishes him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
Goes
advantage.
on it, doggone it.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hand. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. With a super art connect, comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Vagabond and Senta picks a good spot to use the super. Going binomial doom with a Bushin slam. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. What'll happen here? You've gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Jump, crowns them from above. Nails it. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Tricky hitting variable. Wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Drives it back, misses. Final round. Goes out of sight. Shows a medium kick. That feeling out kick hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 turning it right up with a super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Good. Player 1 below. Throws him. Amazing. A jump meets them air to air. This can lead to some big damage. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. In attack range. Over in a flash.
Oh, he closes it with a perfect. I wasn't even watching
Now
that.
catches
That was good.
damage. You're gonna get in a fight.
That was a good match.
USA.
This isn't about just winning the match.
I
Pride
haven't
and
played
bragging
too many of
rights
these
are at
mods
stake
yet.
here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match
new
and see what these
challenger?
warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Starts with a jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Goes for the
Hold on,
throw.
I can't pause anything.
Player 2 with the life lead. There's a corner switch. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Parries the attack. Okay, they trade hits. Sticks the jump in. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Drive rush. Gets in their face. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Each hit is so important here. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Picks up the campaign. Oh.
What's up?
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Got their eye on the air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until touch super art. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 has an empty drive grip. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets scooped from down low. Oh, the throw connects. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Oh, here we go. Looking for a tricky hidden variable. Player one is in a very good spot now. This is gonna hurt. Player one, forward rush. And the Bushin Senpu. This unleashes some big damage. Both goes out of sight. Connects with the throw. Walls flat into the guard break. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. It is over. Player one straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
USA.